Good morning. This is a lesson for my Integrated 1. This is a Unit 1, Test 1 review. But before I get started, I want to say I hope everyone's doing all right out there. Now again, if you watched the first lesson about the quiz review, I mentioned what all of this is. And I'll go ahead and do it again if you haven't. If you have, you can just fast forward to when I get over to these problems. But before you watch me doing these problems, I recommend you hit pause. Try to work them out yourself, and then see as I work them out if we did them correctly or not. So I apologize for not saying that on the first video, but I will mention that in the comments. But again, please work these out before I get to them. All right, so here's some sign rules. Division. Positive divided by a positive is a positive. Positive divided by a negative is a negative. Negative divided by a positive is a negative. And a negative divided by a negative is a positive. Cricket. I got a cricket blade here. 1 second. Multiplication rules. Positive times a positive is a positive. Negative times a positive is a negative. Positive times a negative is a negative. And a negative times a negative is a positive. I have some examples of what an addition looks like, subtraction looks like, multiplication looks like, and division looks like. I hope you can see that. This cricket is really bothering me. All right, I'm back. So addition looks like 3 plus x or x plus 3. Subtraction looks like minus 3 plus x or x minus 3. Multiplication looks like 3 next to an x or a negative 3 times next to an x. And division looks like x over 3 or x over negative 3. I also have written down the 6 steps to solve. The test has all 6 steps involved in it, where the quiz was only step 1, step 5, and step 6. This has all the steps. Now, not every problem has all the steps, but I'm hoping that we're aware of what the steps are. So again, it would be a really good idea if you hit pause on this and try to work out the problems that you needed to do for the retake so that you can see if you're doing them correctly. All right, so I'll get out of the way so you can get a clear view of that. Hit pause, work them out. Okay, now hit play after you've worked it out. All right, so if I were you, what I would do is I would start to, for the more complicated problems, I would write steps 1 through 6. But for the simpler ones, maybe we can get away from not having to do that. Problem 1, there's no fractions. I can't distribute. I can't combine like terms on each side of the equal sign. All my variables are on one side. Can I add or subtract? Well, I don't have anything that looks like this or like this, so I can't add or subtract. But I have multiplication, and the way that I undo multiplication is to divide. So I'm going to divide both sides by 3. And I get x is equal to negative 4. All right. Problem 2. 2x over 3 equals 4. Do I have fractions that I can eliminate by multiplying everyone by a denominator? And remember, it cancels or multiplies, but it doesn't do both. And I do have a fraction, and I do have a denominator, and I'm going to multiply everybody by 3. All right, so this is going to cancel. These are going to multiply, and now I'm left with 2x equals to 12. Again, I do not have anything that looks like this or this. I have multiplication, so I have to do the 6th step, and that's divide away a number from the variable. So I divide away the 2's, and I get x equals 6. Okay. Problem 3. And problem 4, they look a lot alike. And it's not by accident they look a lot alike, because a lot of students get problem or steps 3 and 4 confused. Combine like terms on each side of the equal sign, or get all variables to one side of the equal sign. Use addition or subtraction. We get these mixed up. Well, I can't eliminate fractions. I can't distribute, but I can combine like terms on each side of the equal sign. So here I get 10x equals 10. I have something that looks like multiplication, so I need to use division to solve it. So I'm going to divide by 10. And that means that x equals 1. Okay. So this problem, you use step 3. This problem, problem 4. I can't eliminate fractions. I can't distribute. I can't combine like terms on each side of the equal sign. They're on other sides. But I can use addition or subtraction to get them to one side. I'm going to subtract 6x. I'm going to move this away from the number to the other side. So now I get minus 2x equals to 10. Again, I have multiplication. So I need to use division. And it looks like I'm going to divide a positive by a negative. So my answer will be negative. So divide both sides by negative 2. And I get x is equal to negative 5. All right. Now we get on to the big boy problems. Problems with quite a few steps in it. And here I'd like to just list 1 through 6. And you could do that for all of these. Let's see here. Problem number 5. My 6 steps. Can I eliminate fractions? No. Can I distribute? Yes. So now I get 3x plus 2x. 2 times 5 is 10. And that equals 4x. That's 8. So I did step 2. I distributed. Can I combine like terms on each side of the equal sign? I can. I can put the 3x and the 2x together. And that gives me 5x. 5x plus 10, that equals 4x minus 8. I just did step 3. Can I get all variables to one side? Yes. And I'm going to subtract the 4x to the other side. So I just did step 4, and now I have x plus 10, and that equals negative 8. Can I add and subtract a number from the variable side of the equal sign? Yes, I can, because I have something that looks like this. So I need to use subtraction. I need to get that 10 away. I owe you $8. I owe you $10 for you to tell me, hey, you owe me 18. All right. And finally, I did step 5. I don't need to do step 6 because x is by itself. Finally, our last problem. Our last problem, I want you guys to see that steps can repeat. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ignore a fraction here. It's supposed to be a hand. And again, I'm going to write my 6 steps. And can I eliminate fractions? Yes, I can. I can multiply everybody by a denominator, and that's 2. So you get a 2, you get a 2, and you get a 2. This one cancels. This becomes 6, and this becomes 2x. But remember, under the 2x, I had a 5. This is plus 2x, right? So I'm going to bring that 5 back. And again, I'm going to do the first step twice. Again, I'm going to multiply everybody by 5. So you get a 5, you get a 5, and you get a 5. This multiplies, this multiplies, this cancels. So I did step 1 twice. I can't distribute. I gotta learn how to count. Can I combine like terms on each side of the equal sign? No, I can't. Can I get all variables to one side of the equal sign? Yes, I can. And so let's see here. This becomes 3x equals 30. do I have anything that looks like this or this? I don't, so I can't add or subtract away a number, which means by default I must divide away a number, and that means that x is equal to 10. So hopefully this helps clarify some problems we had with the chapter 1 test. Again, I'm going to ask the same concepts, different numbers. And again, this makeup will be this Saturday, and hopefully this helps. Please have this written down. Have it next to you when you take the test. And I'm not testing you on memorization, I'm testing you on application. Right, as adults, if I need to learn something, I get a step-by-step manual. It tells me how to do it. And I get these little clues on what to do when something like this pops up. So please use this. It's meant to help. So I'm going to end this right here. Again, I hope everyone has a good day. Have a good day. I just said that twice. Bye-bye.